Canadians don't understand that they're at risk. I think Canadians were shocked at the foreign interference allegations that came out in the last couple of years. That was an integral part of my career going back 30 years. This isn't new. This has been going on for a long, long time. I'm Andy Ellis. I'm the former Assistant Director of Operations at the Canadian Security Intelligence Service.
What's one or two things that you wish more Canadians knew or understood better about the service?
Don't believe what you read in the papers. The people in the service are, for the most part, extraordinary Canadians. Amazing people, courageous, intelligent, funny, worldly, well-read, and they're morally and ethically sound. They are always trying to do the right thing. No one is out there. There's no cowboys. I think that legend of the cowboy intelligence officer, I think it's hurt CSIS. And I think there's naivete in outside of the intelligence community that looks at certain things and looks at them through a certain prism, and they're just wrong. And it bothers me. You get sort of parental, especially as you get further up in the organization, that you want to make sure people are taken care of and people are respected. And I just don't think there's enough respect for the work that CSIS does. For the most part, Canadians don't understand that they're at risk. I think Canadians were shocked at the foreign interference allegations that came out in the last couple of years. That was an integral part of my career going back 30 years. This isn't new. This has been going on for a long, long time at different ways and different depths. And you look at that and you say, well, we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to make sure that elections are secure and fair and reasonable. That's a really honorable objective. It's not to advance ourselves, because your name is never known. So there's no personal value that can be accrued out of it, as there can in all sorts of different parts of the intelligence community, law enforcement community. It's very rare that you're going to see CSIS people at a news conference after an arrest. I personally don't agree with that. I don't think that as a result of that, CSIS gets the credit for all the work that they do. There's a legal reason why you do it, but I'm not sure that the Canadians know enough about the people that work in our intelligence service and the things that have been stopped. We used to say it's, the terrorist only has to score one goal, and we have to stop every puck. And if one gets past us, we're a gigantic failure, no matter if you've stopped 1,000 before that. And I don't think people understand and appreciate that, how difficult it is and how trying it is and how exhausting it is. And seeing people going off to Afghanistan to shoulder to shoulder with our military personnel, whose sole role and function was to keep other Canadians safe. And I don't think people got the gratitude that I think they deserve.
It's very moving. Very moving.
It's true. It's there's a real human side of things, and again, racehorses and plow horses you're going to see, but I've never experienced anyone who was trying to exercise ill will against fellow Canadians, or trying to line their own pockets. And there's always that possibility, but you have a lot of checks and balances in place so that doesn't take place. I think we've maybe evolved as the pendulum swings sometimes. I think we've evolved too far. I think there's ways that intelligence organizations can have more flexibility and be able to pivot more quickly to respond to opportunities. But the processes that get in place, the clerk of the Privy Council a number of years ago said, it's a web of bureaucracy, and we need to untangle the web. And I think that web slowly builds up over time. I think there's time that it needs to be deconstructed a little bit and really understand and appreciate the role and function of everyone, be they political masters, the courts, and everyone else, looking at why are we doing this? What's the objective?